Welcome, everybody, ladies and gents, children of all ages. Well, this one will be short and sweet to the point. Just going to try to cover the basics here and some deep things. Part two of this will happen maybe tomorrow, or I might record part two tomorrow. I'm not sure, but yes. Um, so it's about know your worth, respecting yourself with boundaries. Man, yes. In my year of first relationship, man, back in high school, I thought I was ready for marriage. No, bro, no, no, man. I was just way too focused on getting that feeling of love, cherish, respect, acceptance. But it was more selfish than selfless. It was like, give it to me when I need it, not when you're able to. It's a relationship that you want to last can't work like that. Um, and just gotta know what you're really ready for, and if you need to, just just find some time to grow and develop and to nurture yourself and to understand what you want to do with your life, what you want to do for your future family, for your future friends, for your future career. Um, yeah. Um, and I get it. Sometimes it's difficult, but just surround yourself with the people who truly love you and not just love what you are able to give them. And you truly, really can tell the difference. Who is who when you see. And sometimes it can get a little iffy. But I truly believe a true Christian would not bash somebody for their mistakes, but love them unconditionally no matter what, and to forgive them quickly, but slow to anger, slow to speak, but quick to listen. And that is honestly something I am still learning. I'm I have a lot of learning curves right now, but honestly, I think we all do. um, so yeah. um, Come on, buddy. I'm just peeling Clementine. Clementine, will you be just kidding? No. Okay. So, yes. So know your worth. And in this day and age, it's honestly it's a bit of a struggle when you hear so many different things, curveballs from left to right, and when somebody is in a deep dark valley, in a deep dark struggle. They don't want to be like, "Hey, you, look at that dirt on you." Like, that's what a lot of Christians do. A good chunk. I used to do it. Um, and just a blur, just, just slowly tearing down a person's character by playing God or just by playing judge and wrongly criticize a person. And it's sad to see. Well, this past Sunday, my pastor at my church was talking about how when we show mercy and grace to others, we experience more joy in our own life. And to be patient, even when we're not willing to be patient. Um, be, but we are choosing to be patient because we love the person we're choosing to be patient for and with. I know at times it's hard to feel like you can, or to know like you can do make way with this life just on your own without without one of those deep relationships, you know? And like I said before, just surround yourself with positive, true love influences and influencers. That can be like music, that can be like friends, that could be family, that could be just journaling instead of doing something else. Um, that could be just like making a list. I've heard this once before. Making a list of what is truly good and what is truly bad in your life, and to invest more your time in the good than in the bad. Mentally, excuse me. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and like it's gonna be a process. It's not an overnight type of deal. It never is. Um, only for some cases, but normally it's a process. And there's gonna be times where you have setbacks. You will have setbacks, and you will mess up. Remember, gotta show yourself grace, mercy, and love, and acceptance, and forgive yourself for when you make those mistakes, and learn from them to not do it again. And to recognize that stench of temptation of almost making that mistake, and to make sure you don't do that. It's time to truly love and cherish and respect ourselves and our neighbor as well, and not just do as we please kind of attitude, because that's going to in the long run get ourselves killed. Because for so long I thought being angry with my mom and just do as I please, just be so angry at her with my words and actions, I thought that was the best thing ever. But I was addicted to the high of the anger that it was giving me and supplying me. I was addicted to the wrong high. And I was truly identifying myself with it. And that's why it's just stunk up my attitude and my abilities and stuck around for so long. Um, and just this is a process. This is a process. And I am truly in this process. And we just have to give ourselves grace, mercy, and just okay. Personally, for me, when I mess up mentally, that's that's the hardest to be recovering from it for some odd reason. But when we okay, for I'm just gonna give you a little peephole to look, and as an example too. Or better yet, I'm gonna give you an open window as an example of in my life. When I think of something that oh, it's sensing like it's sensing that this is all true. So what I'm thinking of this scenario or situation has to be true. Like this, they all line up. This all adds to equal that. This should be true. This should be taking place, but it doesn't because it was only taking place in your head, and you were so much a- attracted to it and attached with your soul to it. It could be like a soul tie, but it doesn't always have to be that deep. It could just be a mental breakdown and overly thinking about a situation. It always does not. It doesn't need to be always deep in the deep ocean. No, it doesn't. It could just be a simple surface thing. Um, so, for example, good would be doing, for example, for me, prayer time, reading Bible time with friends and fam. Um, and like you heard the saying about you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. Let's do our best to remember that. Like we're not forced into any friendship that we truly don't want to have. Um, and I know. Oof, excuse me. There will be times where you're like, oh man, this stinks because I want to continue this friendship, but this person doesn't. Or that person does, and I don't. Just pray and just do. Okay, if you don't believe, then do what is logic and what is truly right to healthily like kind of cut that friendship out. But don't be mean about it though. Um, hmm. Yeah. Um. Also find things that are in between, kind of like, well, eating sweets or um um something that would stem from eating sweets. Like it could be, well, honestly, it could be video games. It could be I don't know, whatever you see fit in the column of bad, in the column of good, in the column of in between, and to see, just help you reflect on what you give your time and energy on. Um, just keep your worth, or know your worth, respecting yourself with boundaries. I don't remember which episode this is in, or of, or not. I don't know what episode this is, but this is another episode in Lie Breaking. Dun dun dun. Yes, I've been realizing that I've been kind of not doing so many um introductions or outros and stuff like that. I'm working on it. So, yeah, it's been fun. Well, I get a close tonight at my job. Booyah, for the first time in a very long time. But yeah, and then tomorrow I have a morning shift. Dun dun dun. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastically. I'm not gonna die. At least I hope not. Just kidding. No, I'm not. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be all right. Just suck it up, Buttercup. Okay. But yeah, so I love y'all. You have a blessed day and a blessed evening, and just, yeah, see you down on the road. Later.